Hello people, I'm back from my holidays and yeah, I had a great time, but now it's time to get again to these battles, and this occasion second generation one. And well, some months ago, I don't know if you remember, I uploaded the first generation match against this same guy, Vallejo, and I told you that he challenged me to do an all gen battles, to do one battle from each gen. So now here we are with the second gen one, in which we are using borderline pokes. So yeah, let's move to the battle. So yeah, so far we have seen that my opponent has a Tauros, which is a really problematic Pokemon to my team, because I don't have strong walls like Golem or something like that. So yeah, that's going to be a problem later on. But now, yeah, I managed to switch to my Millennium to keep it at bay, and then I set up a Reflect as he switched it out, and yeah, I put his Houndoom to sleep with my Shinx later on, and now here's my Tentacruel, and I set up a substitute where he put his Dragonite in, and I went for the Sludge Bomb, which did little damage, so now I'm going to switch out to preserve my Tentacruel for later. And yeah, here I have my Quagsire, and I'm going to go with the Hidden Power Rock. He predicts me very well and goes with his Venusaur, and Venusaur takes nothing from the Hidden Power. So now I'm going to switch out to my Meganium and put it as a sleep fodder. And now I will go with Shinx, as my opponent setups a Reflect, which shows me that his Venusaur is a defensive one. And yeah, I believe that Venusaurs must be offensive and leave the defensive work to Meganium, but well, anyway, he switched it out to his Slowbro, and I hit with the Ice Beam, a critical hit. And now I'm sending out my Meganium again to absorb the T-Wave and try to wake up, knowing that Slowbro is not a threat to my poke. And after that Psychic doing very little damage, he's going to retreat to Dragonite, and yeah, my Meganium is still asleep, so I'm going to switch out to my Ampharos, which can take the wing attack that he showed me previously, and with its nice special defense, it can take special attacks too. So I'm going to go with the Hidden Power, predicting a switch to some ground type, but he decides to go with Tauros, so I'm going to switch out to Meganium again, and this time he goes for the Double Edge, which did a really huge chunk, like 40% to Meganium. And yeah, Meganium still asleep, but I want to preserve it. So now I'm going to switch out to Quagsire to take another Double Edge, and look at that damage. It did like 30 or 40% to Quagsire 2, which is my most defensive poke. So I'm on trouble here, but anyway, he decided to switch out as I set up a curse, and here is his Venusaur. So now I'm going to switch out to Tentacruel, because yeah, here comes the Resolve, which is 4 times effective on Quagsire, and Tentacruel took it like nothing. So I set up a substitute again, and he comes with the Dragonite. And now I made the mistake of setting up a Swords Dance and believing that I was going to take it down with the Sludge Bomb before he could do the same to me with the Thunderbolt, because you know, yeah, Thunderbolt, it doesn't have the stab, and Tentacruel has great special defense, and I thought I would leave that, but he's going to 2-hit KO me and survive with little HP, so this is really bad. That was a mistake on my side, and I don't have my late game sweeper now. But yeah, I'm going to go with my Kangaskhan, which is faster than Dragonite, but he's going to switch out to Slowbro, and Slowbro took really little damage from that, but I know I can stay in and set up a curse, as he paralyzes me with the Thunder Wave. So now I'm just going to attack with the Return and do some damage, but on this turn Kangaskhan is going to get the full paralysis, and now not wanting to get that again, I'm going to rest and regain all my health, and now just going to stay and try to wake up as he shows his Donphan. So now I'm just going to stay in as he roars me out, and yeah, here comes my Quagsire. So I'm going to stay with the Quagsire, go for the Earthquake, which is going to do like 30% to Venusaur, and now I will retreat to Meganium, knowing that he can't do anything to me. Here comes the Leech Seed, which doesn't affect Meganium, and now I'm going to try to wake up again. On this turn, Meganium wakes up, goes for the Body Slam, but I didn't get the paralysis on Tauros, so now I'm just going to stay and fodder my Meganium to that double edge, and Meganium is down. So yeah, now he took down two of my pokes, and now I can go free with my Quagsire and go for an Earthquake. But yeah, he predicted me very well and went for his Dragonite, which is not going to be affected by that. And I will switch my Quagsire because I don't want it to take more damage. And here comes my Shinx, which absorbed the Ice Beam really well. So now my opponent decided to fodder Dragonite, and Shinx is going to easily take it down. So yeah, now we are 5-4 on my opponent's advantage, and yeah, he decided to send out Slowbro. I will switch out to my Ampharos, and yeah, now I went for the Thunderbolt, predicting him to stay in, but he went for Donphan this time. So I'm going to go with a super effective Hidden Power Water, but it's going to do I don't know, 40% or something, and the Donphan is going to retaliate with the Earthquake and KO my Ampharos. So yeah, I'm on a bad situation now, but I'm going to go with Shinx. He sends out his Slowbro again, and now my Shinx got, luckily for me, the freeze on Slowbro. So now I can freely switch on my Kangaskhan and have a free turn to set up a Curse. And yeah, here comes my opponent's Venusaur. He's going to put me to sleep with Sleep Powder, which is pretty bad, but I will stay and try to wake up, and on this turn that happens. And yeah, Return is doing a lot of damage, but he has the Leech Seed and he can put me to sleep again. So now I'm going to switch to Quagsire, and he will put it to sleep, which is nice for me because yeah, Quagsire can't touch most of his team, and yeah, Kangaskhan, I needed not sleep. So yeah, okay, so here are Shinx versus his Houndoom, and his Houndoom is still asleep, so I'm going to switch out to my Kangaskhan, and now I'm going to Curse again, but this time things are different because Sleep Close is on, so he can't put me to sleep. But at the same time he has a Reflect this time, so the Return is not going to do that much damage, and the Leech Seed is taking a lot of my life to him because yeah, Kangaskhan has a lot of HP. So now I'm going to switch out to Shinx, predicting a Reflect again, and now I'm going to do a double switch, predicting his Houndoom, and now I have my Kangaskhan again. So yeah, that was a good play because it's going to give me the switching initiative. Now here comes his Donphan. I will set up a Curse as he Earthquakes me, and that did really little. And as I know that he's going to do the Roar, I'm going for my own Roar as he's faster because of the Curse. His attack is going to miss. So yeah, now I'm just going to attack with another Return. He comes back with the Donphan, and yeah, Donphan, it's not going to lead two of those attacks, so that's a KO for Kangaskhan. So yeah, now he goes with his Venusaur again. He doesn't have the Reflect, so he has to set it up before he can do anything to me, and I can just keep attacking with the Return, hoping maybe to get a critical hit after all those attacks, but yeah, for the moment I don't have any crit. So I'm going to switch out with my Shinx, which takes the Razor Leaf really well, and now I'm just going to attack with an Ice Beam as he decided to switch out to Slowbro again, which is still frozen. And here I got a critical hit with the Ice Beam, and yeah, Shinx is really being a hacks machine here because I froze the Slowbro, and I think the Ice Beam did like 3 critical hits by now. And yeah, so yeah, anyway, he switched it out to Tauros and I switched it to my Kangaskhan, and we both set up curses. So now I'm going to pseudo haste him out with the roar, and here comes Venusaur again. So yeah, this is going to be a this matchup is going to be really characteristic of this game, the Venusaur versus Kangaskhan. And yeah, I'm just going to keep attacking with return, knowing that he doesn't have many offensive choices to do. And now I believe that I'm going to take it down after his Razor Leaf, but he managed to live with really little HP and keep draining my life with the Leech Seed. But with another return I'm going to take it down, and I believe that was a mistake from my opponent to let Venusaur die, because it was causing me a lot of trouble. And yeah, now he went for the Tauros, and I'm just going to switch out to my Shinx and then to Quagsire. And this may be weird for you, these switches I'm doing, but yeah, I'm just going to try to get Quagsire woke up, but that's not going to happen. He's going to take me down. And now I'm going to do a risk play, which is going for Kangaskhan, recover the leftovers, and now switching to Shinx, so I have another turn of lefties. And yeah, now it's Kangaskhan versus 3 of his pokes, but yeah, I have faith on my Pokemon. Yeah, he goes for the double edge. I'm going to go with the roar, believing that he was going to go for a curse or something like that. But yeah, roar is going to send out the frozen Slowbro, which will give me the opportunity to set up a curse, as he will stay, which is really nice for me, because now I will recover more HP with the lefties, and now I can start attacking before he defrosts. So yeah, with another return, I believe this time I'm going to take it down. And now yeah, it's Kangaskhan versus Tauros, and yeah, I'm just going to go with the return as he sets up a curse. And this time here comes the critical hit that I was expecting after all those returns, which really mattered, and yeah, decided the match for me, as you're going to see here, because his Houndoom is still asleep, and with 2 returns my Kangaskhan is going to be able to take it down. So yeah, this was a good game, Vallejo. Well, we are going to be battling on 3rd gen, I believe, on the Uber tier. So yeah, stay tuned to watch that match, and yeah, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. Goodbye!